Hello there, little lady. So it was you. I like your spot. Check it out. Well, now we know who's laying those eggs on the hugel. Hey there, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Plant Abundance here. Today I want to share with you one of the most important things that I do out in my garden every day, and it's probably something you weren't expecting I was going to say. One of the most important things that I do, and I've already done it for today, it's changing out the water in the bird bath out in the garden. And wait, before you turn off the video and say, well, that's not important, Dan, what are you talking about? Let me explain to you my theory on this. You see, over the years, as this project has continually come together, there's more of a balance being struck out here with nature. The bird bath, for example. I've always had a bird bath out in my garden, so one thing I picked up on this year with the bird bath, I've been on top of changing out the water and keeping it fresh, is that I have yet to see one single piece of fruit ripening on my trees being damaged by a wild bird. And I believe one of the factors behind this is that the birds in the area are thirsty. And as we continually develop open space land and build homes and businesses and such, sometimes we forget about the nature that surrounds us. So how many of you out there have a bird bath in your landscape or have some sort of a water feature where the wildlife can come in and drink from it? If you do, that's great. And if you don't yet do that, you might want to consider doing that as soon as possible. So the first step is to get a bird bath for your garden. You can make one from just about anything. Make it from scratch. You could buy a really beautiful one if that's what you like. And don't just set it and forget it. Try to make it part of your daily routine to come out and freshen it up, clean it up if you have to. So the bird bath example is just one small piece of a much larger puzzle that I'm trying to convey on this video here. This entire garden is buzzing with life. Just in the last minute out here, I've seen a hummingbird, a mourning dove, a couple different dragonflies, bumblebees, bees, butterflies. And the reason they're all here is because I took what once was just a lawn and started developing a food forest on it. And I even did my best to create some habitat for the monarch butterfly this year. And another thing I'm a big fan of is planting out plants in your garden design that bring in beneficial insects, such as this bumblebee here and the bee. I've got plenty of food for bees and bumblebees, hummingbirds. This year was one of the first years that I had an abundance of ladybugs all throughout the garden on many different of the plants. And they were essentially taking care of any aphid problem that was popping up out here. So I'm not seeing aphids on any of my kales, on any of my greens out here. Those are typically the attractor plants, like my tree collards and my abundant tree kale. I actually have been planting those in the past in abundance as an attractor plant, not just a food crop, as the aphids would come in and really attack those. And this year, I'm not seeing any damage, but I am seeing ladybugs. Honestly, it's been quite a challenge trying to capture all the magic that goes on back here. If y'all could really see what I see as clearly as I see it back here, and I'm talking about the life, I try to capture it as best as possible. Like right now, there's a couple different dragonflies just zooming around the garden. It's beautiful, and they just hang out. They literally just do laps around the garden. Look at that. Hey guys, let me guess, you want to play some ball, huh? Is that what it is? You want me to throw that ball? Come on, bring it on over here. Hey, there we go. That's a girl. Well, I gotta go now, everybody. The dogs want to play some ball. So thanks for watching, and as always, I hope this video finds you and finds you well, out in the world and out in your garden. Planting more abundance in your life. Take care, everybody. I'll be talking to you again soon. All right.